Hello, good morning or good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777 and today is October 22nd, 2019. And depending on the calendar and the time, I believe it's the last day of October, Libra season. So, and we're falling into this Scorpio energy, this water energy, and but we're right on the cusp still of Libra and Scorpio. So whoever's born on this line here, you have the energy of Libra and Scorpio, so you're on that cusp energy. So it's a very windy. The winds are here. The messengers of the universe are definitely here today, and I'm going through a lot of different emotions. And I went to sunrise this morning, and very strong winds coming from the west, and that's about endings. And then it's switching to the north, and north is about cleansing and patience and endurance, and I saw like debris all over the place, and it's the woods, like what is that called, driftwood, was everywhere. And it's like really cleaning out your closet, so to speak, spiritually and emotionally. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy today. I'm feeling some heartbreaks going on, my heart space, some purging going on, and emotions, and those waves are hitting hard. And I said some prayers at the water. And whenever I speak to the water, I swear, the water comes in and likes to come so close, almost touching my toes. And so the wave, I was sitting enough back where some of the wave breaks were coming, I knew I was safe to sit where I wouldn't get, hit by water coming up. And I said some prayers and offered thanks to the water and asked for purity and cleansing today for us all, and a message for the collective today. And the water came all the way up, a big wave, like 3 or 4 of them, bigger than usual, enough to be noticed, hit and came up, and really subtly came up to my feet and went back down. So I felt like I was acknowledged. And so what that is about spiritual cleansing. So really do your prayers and spiritual cleansing today. And I apologize, that must be validation for that. Emotional, do some alignments. Alignments is really heavy on my mind today. Root chakra balancing, just spiritual alignment, and staying in balance with all of your elements, with your fire, earth, air, water, and ether. And you can get through this energy. There's something going on today. So a lot of emotions and sadnesses, and so stay in your truth and believe and have faith and trust in this journey and trust in the unknown right now, because there's some very heavy cleansing going on right now. And that's this west energy. The west winds from the west is about ending and going and shifting, and the winds are real gusts, hard gusts of winds are coming from the west and shifting from the north. So it's about endings and cleansing, like in the fall when the leaves are shedding from the trees, and it's cleaning everything, and the winds blow them away, and it's like the slate is wiped clean. So clear that spiritual residue of yourself, your spirit. And I just got through smudging down. I offered tobacco out of my native culture, and said some prayers and asked that I would be cleansed spiritually. And I did my own little thing that I do, and to get balanced again. I asked for to maintain balance through this energy right now. So get grounded. I did a grounding earlier too when I was at the lake, and I had a really beautiful vision of my feet in Mother Earth, just a couple inches in, and roots. I visualize this anyways when I ground myself. The roots from my feet spread out all over into the earth, and connecting to all the other trees, and like we're all one. It's all one. And I saw the roots and the vines of the roots coming up my legs, and you know those visions, those pictures that you see, those visuals you see online. That was me, but my hands were out, and branches were coming from my arms, and I visualized my head, my crown chakra connecting with the solar, the sun, and I saw branches coming out of the crown chakra. And it's that circle of life, the tree of life. It's that completeness, that alignment of all your chakras. And I seen that vision. So that's really important that our chakras are aligned, we're in alignment, and we're balanced within all the elements. That is my message today. And so let's see what's going on with the collective. I saw 5 of Pentacles too. Energy. So some collective are feeling like they're being left out in the cold, and it was interesting how I seen that, because it was cold today, and I had my coffee cup, I kept setting it on the sand, and when I went to get up and I was done with my prayers, I looked down and I saw 5 circles, and it looked like the 5 Pentacles, and at the same time I saw it, I heard left out in the cold, and I went to get up because I was saying that I'm in the cold, and then it was funny because I saw, so I don't know if that message was from me, literally like I'm being left out in the cold, or I feel like that, but I had to really think and pray on that energy of that. So someone could be feeling like they're being left out in the cold. Or my twin could be feeling like he's left out in the cold, or he left someone out in the cold, or this is meant especially for somebody out there that's listening to my read today, that they have that feeling. And if so, to get into balance and remember that there's that light, this new beginning coming, and it's beautiful. And that the clouds, even though it's like those clouds are really dark and dreary today, way out in the distance was this beautiful light. So that's not too far away. It's in reach. So we're just going through that cleansing right now of anything that's deep within us that's resurfacing that we need to get rid of. And that's part of that Mercury retrograde energy also. It's things are resurfacing and coming back, and some might be tests. So I wanted to share that with you also. And so let's call in the angels and ancestors, guides, ascending masters from 5D and above. I call in all the directions, west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. Call in all the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. I call in all the winds, the messengers of the universe, and I give thanks to the west and the north for being here with us today to give us insight on the endings and the new beginnings, and also the cleansings that we need. And thank you for cleansing me. Sometimes when I walk, what is the just wait a second. Sometimes when I walk and the winds blow on me like that, I give thanks to them, because I know it's cleansing, like the residue of energy on me that's, the attachments, it's like static or lint, stuff that we pick up throughout the day. And I work in a busy environment with a lot of people, and I don't like the energy that I have to protect myself when I go in, and when I leave, I like to be cleansed with the winds, because I feel like it blows, and I give thanks to it for cleansing me and blowing all that residue off of me and off of my aura and in my space, in my energy space. So, okay, so what is going on with the collective today? What's going on with our divine masculine today? What is the energy of our divine masculine? What is the message? What is divine's masculine message to us? What is divine's masculine's message to us? I saw the Lovers. That's beautiful. He loves us. Ten of Swords. The Hierophant, he's in his that's the High Priestess. 4 of Cups, he's looking back at things, revisiting some feelings. I didn't see that card. There's an Offering. A message coming, communication, maybe. Injustice. Could be Libra or a legal situation, some type of, or do justice unto him. Or the Divine Feminine. The Lover is beautiful. It's the first card I saw. Sorry, there's another validation. The Lovers, the twins. That's what this is all about. Unconditional love. Okay. So have faith. The ones that are having a hard time today. I saw some juggling energy. There's some truths of coming out. The Moon energy and Hermit. So he's in Hermit mode. He's awake, going through an awakening. And that's that death energy. I said that West energy, that ending. It's about death, the ending of situations. And then we got Five of Cups, depression. So he's going through a hard time right now, and he wants us to know that. So some of the, we might be feeling their pain. So if you want to send them love and light, and I mean spiritually, if you're not in communication with him, send him love to his heart space and light and courage and strength. His wish, he wants his wish. Four of Swords is in solitude, and Chariot, to leave, to move on, victory. So the undertone energy of the Divine Masculine is the Lovers. So his twin, his connection with her is the undertone energy of giving him the strength and his truth. And that was the first card, is this Queen of Swords, the truth. And we got the Moon card here, and that's the illumination. We have this new moon coming up in the 27th, 28th, and very soon. And we got this waters, and that's very much what the waters look like this morning. Even more depth, like there's some crazy winds coming in. These winds are abundant and doing some major house cleaning, like very major clearing on. And so really give thanks to the winds for the cleansing that they're giving you. And they're going to bring to light this moon energy. Things are going to surface of things that you don't even remember, or that you need to clean and clear, like purge. So I feel like that's you can hear them whistling right now. I don't know if you can hear them. They're really strong coming from the west. So there's some major cleansing going on right now. And that Hermit energy is that awakening. I feel pain in my heart right now. So there's some heartbreaks going on, and sadness. So whoever's feeling that, I send you love and light. In green energy, call on Archangel Raphael, and put that green energy or a crystal on your heart space, or a rose quartz, something. Another validation. Okay, the Hermit, he is the Hermit's the awakening, and there's that light. He's got the light, and he's going towards the light. And so he's in Hermit mode, so there's some quietness going on. Then you know that's where he's at. And then we got this death energy. So there was some ending, so he might be healing. And ending of situations. It could be a karmic situation. It could be something in a family situation. It could be financial, like a business, or like a work. Something that in this new beginning that's weighs you down. It'll be endings, those type of endings. And we got the Five of Cups. And I saw that Five of Pentacles. And we got the Five of Cups. The emotions. And what's weird is the Five of Cups. You know, I had the coffee cup. That would be the Five of Cups. But it left the Five Rings, the Five of Pentacles. So there's some sadness going on, despair, disappointments. But we got the Nine of Cups of getting his wish. So I feel like he's going through this transformation and coming out of that, the old energy and coming into the new. But he's in solitude right now, looking back at everything. And then we have this bird there. So there might be some bird messengers coming in of signs of hope for you. And also got this Chariot, this victory. And that's that celestial, the higher self energy of being led. So I feel like this shift has been divinely orchestrated, and not interference, but divine timing and divine will stepped in. And gave them free will, and they weren't utilizing that. The doors were opening, and they weren't taking advantage of those openings. So things got tougher. And then divine will stepped in and said, okay, so I feel like something came to light here. And that's the energy I got from that. So let's see with some clarifiers. Clarify the truth card, please. The Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. The truth is the Four of Wands. He wants his foundation. The truth is that the foundation, the lovers here, and the Four of Wands, this twin, is his spiritual sacred union, that foundation. The truth is that they're sacredly married. They are already together in the spirit world. And that's what is known. He knows that. And he's very, very aware of that. And look at, got the lovers again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful validation. I love it. Let's just stop it right here. So the truth is, this Four of Wands, this union, this celebration, this coming together, this lovers, this twin flame, he's very aware of it. We got the undertone lovers here and a validation with the lovers. You can't get any better than that with this new beginning coming. And this Four of Wands, that energy, that passion, the four. And it's, they're together. They're already together in the spiritual, sacred realm. They're sacredly married. Okay. Clarify the moon. Oops. Clarify the moon energy, please. What is being... there's a fight. There's that 5. So earlier I got the 5 of Pentacles. We got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And I got that energy yesterday. So this big change. And I'm getting the winds of change. So I was thinking of the winds of change yesterday, because these winds are really powerful right now. We have all these tornadoes going on in Texas. Was there 5 tornadoes, major tornadoes? Just a thought. I'm going to clarify that later when I get off this reading. So major changes that are going on here. And I'm talking... I'm sorry. Someone, okay. I know I just had an insight and then I got interrupted. So, clarify this moon. There's a fight. Something came to light and there's a fight going on. So, and there's it leads to an ending. And he's working towards what he loves. So, the 8 of Pentacles is really picking up a trade or working towards, and here's the 5 Pentacles here too. And then there's the 3 of Pentacles of a union, this union with his divine feminine. So there's a fight. Something came to light, and divine, I'm guessing divine stepped in and brought something to light that was hidden, and caused a big fight. And then now he's working towards what he loves, because we've got this this truth. That is his underlying tone of he knows this. It's his truth of knowing. Clarify the Hermit, please. His awakening. There's a lot of stuff going on. The 7 of Wands, fighting off. There's a lot of different activities going on in his world. And this Knight of Cups, beautiful. I was hoping, I saw that Knight of Cups earlier this morning, and I was wondering if we'd get it in our read today. But this is the Knight of Cups is for sure like an offering. It's a really beautiful, like, it doesn't have to be a physical proposal, but it's like a spiritual knowing of connection. And he's fighting off. He's in Hermit. He might be quiet right now, but he's fighting off stuff in his world, his area. And it could not be just necessarily a relationship. It could be people that aren't in his soul family, so to speak, like don't believe in his journey and believe in his truth. And so he might be battling with quite a few people. But then he's this Knight of Cups, this offering of his love for the divine feminine is his truth, and he's very confident with that, of knowing. And we'll probably get that 2 of Wands soon, because I keep saying knowing. So clarify the death energy. I just clarified the death with a death. there's a complete ending going on right now. A complete ending. Wow. I'm not even going to clarify this anymore. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Can I have a clarifier for the Five of Cups? Knight of Wands. He wants to come forward. He's raring to go. Come forward towards his divine feminine. He has some severe passion for her. And he's sad because he wants to get to her, because he loves her. And he can't handle this anymore. He just wants to get to her. He loves her so much. He's sad. He's going through all of this transformation energy of transcending from this ending into, and then he's going to this north energy that wins of cleansing. So he has to do that with his awakening. He's going through all those alignments and things like that. And his wish is his divine feminine. He has a passionate, this Scorpio energy too is going to kick in as far as his passion towards her, the depths of his emotions I get. And also that the water today, the depths of it, I was watching they were rolling and they were going really deep and crashing. I live at a lake, okay, so I don't live by the ocean. So when the waves get heavy like that, it's a thing. So I'm talking about emotions. So there's some really deep emotions going on here. A combination of the last few days readings are about juggling of the emotions of the love he has for his divine feminine, and then the ending of a situation. So you can imagine the shift of your emotions back and forth, the depths of that. And with this Scorpio energy, they go real deep to the core. So so some major stuff going on with his emotions. So please send him love and light and strength and a healing in his heart space. In cleansing of all that toxic stuff of his, so really do some prayers for him and yourself, and you need to stay high vibrational. And I was listening singing those bowls, those Tibetan bowls this morning while I was doing the dishes, and anything to keep my vibrations high. Okay, and then we have the Four of Cups and him looking back at everything. You know, he's sitting back. He's in solitude. There's Four of Swords. So there's a lot of fours. I saw 444 today too. So fives, the endings, a big change is happening. And 66. Mostly this big change is going on in the fours. But what else I want to share with you last night? I was feeling this heavy energy in the first part of the day and these heavy winds, and I felt like it stopped when I was doing the reading. And then it picked up a little bit. And then I left and I took my kids to the movies, doing something different to break things up, break the energy up. And because of the way I was feeling. And the sun came out as I was driving to the movie, and the energy completely shifted as if I turned a switch. And the music was playing. My daughter was playing some music, and I said to her, even the music sounds different today. Today's a very beautiful day, and the music sounds different. And I feel that new beginning. And for a while, a brief moment, I felt beautiful. I felt peaceful. I felt love. And I was hearing the music in a completely different way. The way I could describe it was the notes of every tune was affecting me and maybe triggering something within me, or raising. I could feel actually my vibrations raising. So I really recommend that you listen to some music, high vibrational music, through this time. It'll really help you. Clarify the Nine of Cups, that wish. Clarify the Nine of Cups, his wish. Look at his wish. Beautiful. See, there's some really beautiful cards. His wish is his divine feminine. That coming together, that union is his wish. And he's working towards that. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. Him sitting back and looking at his options. You know, he has options. but not necessarily options, because we got so many love cards and the twin cards here. It's more or less looking at her and how he overlooked her, maybe, and how we were offered all of these different cups, or all these different options of forks in the roads, or you know, different directions that we could have went, and each one has something in it, and not all of them were good decisions, or are good decisions. And sometimes they can be blinded by the illusion of thinking that it is, and it didn't turn out that way. So I think he's looking back at that and thinking that. And now we got another 5. So now we got the 5 of Wands, and he's battling with that in his head. Like, you know, maybe how could I be wrong? Or how could I have went that way when I know, you know, that I love her? You know, it's like, maybe he's just really resurfacing old things. And something came out of the blue, like his aha moment, and he realized that he's looking back at everything. So clarify the Chariot, please. He's taking action. Beautiful. It's not the knowing. He's taking action. So he's coming. He is definitely coming. That's for sure. Into his truth. It's the Queen of Swords. That was the original card here. He's heading towards his truth. We got that 5 of Cups, though. I believe, and then we got the 10 of Pentacles. So I think that when he comes forward, he's still going to be bruised, and he's still going to be in that energy, you know, like that. He has some major healing that he has to do. So he's coming, but he's healing right now. And we got this 10 of Pentacles here. So this truth, this action, and but he's not coming. He needs to heal. He needs to heal. And so he's gonna be, you know, it reminds me of that 9 of Wands when they have the bandage wrapped around their arms and they have a crutch, you know. It's like he's been through war. And so he's in despair right now. So just send him love, that unconditional love, that nurturing. And this 10 of Pentacles is the Chariot, that complete abundance of coming together, this action of coming forward. So the cards are beautiful, but he's having some heartache right now. I don't get the 3 of Swords in here, but it's more like disappointment and maybe depression or something. So let's see what angels and ancestors have to say. The angels and ancestors have to say. I always have to do that. Throw them on the floor. Mountains, stand your ground. We have that foundation of stand your ground. And it's that structure of this mountain, but we have that foundation underneath supporting. And mountains have been are very strong, very strong. They've been through many winters, very many endings, and so their ability to withstand and hold firm to what you believe in are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Yeah, this is divinely. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. You remember what I said about I saw my feet were, and then my head crown chakra was connected with the solar, the sun, and then my leaves. So it's like you know, the leaves are blooming in full. It's like a completion and alignment. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans. They have seen seasons come and go. And that's exactly what he said. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. So really send that strength that's really needed right now. And then we got the autumn, release the old and rest. So that's exactly what this west and north energy is. The West is releasing the old, removing yourself from things that are weighing you down spiritually and are not your truth, no longer. And rest is that hermit energy of I'm very tired today, like I want to nap today. I feel like I need to sleep all day. But rest in this autumn energy, and this crow here, this messenger is here. And I saw 3 crows today, and that's that union of the 3 of wands. I thought of the 3 of wands right away, of union. So mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. So you are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you this unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation and will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Beautiful. That's it right there. That's this whole reading and everything I talked about. And it's that ending, the 5, the change. I said big change, that energy. So let's get some Angel and Atlantis cards. Okay. Planetary cycles. Planetary cycles, and to me it's alignment. Your chakra alignments. This forgiveness and meditation. So get into meditation. I'm going to take this one too. Ecstasy. Ooh, that's that Scorpio energy. Okay, so that planetary alignment, that cycle, to me that's I just posted on my Facebook. I have a page. It's called Blue Angel 777. It's a spiritual page, so if you want to follow me on there. Also, I have Instagram. It's Ohahio 777, and Ohahio is my Oneida name, and it means she walks the good road. So it's OHAOHEO 777. So Ohahio, and then the meditation. Do meditations and stay aligned. Do some chakra balancing if you can. Archangel Jophiel is forgiveness. Do some forgiveness. I know I wanted to share with you. Yesterday, I did some forgiving on myself. I forgave myself for staying in a toxic relationship that I should have gotten out of earlier, and that I didn't see what I allowed myself to stay in a situation that was very harmful and damaging to my soul, so to speak. And I know why I stayed in it, and I forgave myself for putting myself in that situation, that I wasn't stronger to get myself out of it. And so really do some forgiving. Like we're forgiving everyone in the world, and we're trying to be aligned, and we're trying to do the work, the spiritual work, you know. And sometimes we have to forgive ourselves too. You know, I forgave myself, and I apologized to my spirit. I apologized to my spirit, and I also gave thanks to my spirit, because that's your internal compass that guides you. And so really think about that, please. So that's really important, really, really important. And I had to say that. I want to read the ecstasy, because I'm sure it's so much more than that. It's Archangel Zaphiel. I don't know him, so I mean, I don't know I don't know him personally. Just kidding. Okay. Zaphiel. Ecstasy. I want to know what that means. There's got to be something. If I can find them. Well, I just came across these planetary cycles. The angel of the earth element is completely interwoven with the swiftly flowing changes of Earth's planetary structure. Many changes have been prophesized and many changes are now occurring. That explains what these winds of change I was talking about. These cards invite you to look to your own natural cycles and see that you are an organic being living on an organic planet. If you are currently enjoying a birthday or anniversary, see it as a crucial cycle marker in this life on Earth and ask what aspect of your authentic self you are allowing to emerge at this time. So if anyone's birthday's right now, happy birthday. And or just had a birthday. I just had one on October 12th. So Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are and how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace, letting your true self come forth. Chant Ha, H-A-W, to stabilize the earth element within you. This will help you to ground yourself as you move through this cycle change and thence to easily incorporate the many changes. That's beautiful. That's everything too that I was speaking of, is that grounding of really on a, oh God, sometimes you might have to do it a couple times a day, just a quick, if I can't find, okay, here it is. Zaphkiel, Z-A-P-H-K-I-E-L, wishes you to know that divine ecstasy may come in at any moment. As a deep feeling of passion for your spiritual growth, or as an aspect of your love whereby your whole being is transfixed with the choice you have made to join the mystical pathway. The two gatekeepers on this path are awe, A-W-E, and joy, both of which are closely aligned to ecstasy. As you experience this heightened state, be aware of the whispers of the angels, as you see in the oracle. Angels use this high-frequency opportunity to impart sacred, loving information to us about our journey. I'm going to do a quick interruption. Also, I feel like there's some Kundalini awakenings going on, especially with this Scorpio energy we're kicking into and this alignment here, and then with the ecstasy. If anyone's feeling any of that type of energy, I don't know a lot about that, and but I'm just, that's my intuition saying so right now. Okay, they give our higher self information about a choice we need to make or how to open vistas of consciousness about our ethical existence. Trust the angels, for they will always have your heartfelt interest in their hearts. Chant Ha in the heart chakra to open this channel of light-filled inspiration from the angelic realms. H-A-H, Ha, chant that to help open. I feel some blockages in there and some pain. And so there's some heartbreaks going on. Okay, a couple cards from Moonology. Believe in the impossible. And this is once in the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So there's these major, huge changes coming in. And cleansings going on. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Beautiful. And a fiery climax approaches. So it's all about this new beginning, this beautiful, beautiful new beginning. So yes, believe in the impossible, surrender to the divine, trust in the unknown, have faith and believe, and a fiery climax approaches. That's Aries. So if anyone knows any Aries out there. And that fire energy there. So that is the end of my reading today. I send you all love and light. Stay strong, believe, have faith, and trust in your journey and your true self. Have a beautiful day.